emotion normally, but you were fired up this fight, man. At the end of round one, you jumped up, you were talking crap, you were ready to go, man. You look good out there tonight. I heard you quit work. You just basically what Chad did after he lost your fight. You quit work, and that's it. You trained and nothing but training.
Yeah, give us a few words about the fight real quick before they pull you out of here, Todd. Go ahead and get in there.
I want to just thank Joey Peluso at USKO for teaching me Muay Thai and stand-up. And I just want to thank Richard Frank Romero and everybody in Riverside Submission. I also want to thank the two big guys in Riverside Submission, Greg White and John Lee, for letting me beat on him every day. Just want to thank everybody that came out, and that was one hell of a fight.
Good job. You got the belt back, that's for sure,
feels
man.
good.
One hell of a fight, Todd. I want to congratulate you. I think either way, he was definitely going to lose the fight.
Yeah.
I think he felt the urgency. That's why he didn't contest. Make
Yeah,
that big
you
of a
know.
deal. You had the fight won. Hey, go enjoy the victory.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man.
Judge's call, but I know that I wasn't tapping, I wasn't near going out.
He's got no agenda. They're there to try to protect you. If they think you're going out, they're going to call.
Yeah, but he didn't even ask me. He didn't say fighter, are you doing?
I'm not going to
I know.
You probably saw something, that's all. Okay, you all right?
Yeah, I'm
no
fine.
issues other than being pissed.
Yeah, that's it. Fuck, man.
Okay, talk to me.
Like, well, I mean, let's say you thought I got screwed out of the fight. They said I was asleep. I wasn't. In fact, I was in the middle of reversing him when I had a guillotine as I was sweeping him, and they said they gave it to him.
Okay, well, you notice tonight here we got a few celebrities, we got a few people, we have some important people. Everybody here is important. Hell, I'm even important. But I'd like to bring up Mr. Ray, Dr. Ray. Come on up here, little buddy. And how about his wife? I'd like to have her up here. And if the kids are here, I'd like to have the kids here. Okay, so, wow, and wow. I'm Todd Meacham, the promoter. I haven't had the pleasure to meet you personally. You're very beautiful, as in every woman here is very beautiful. I've become kind of somewhat of a friend to your husband. I think he's a great man, and I can't say enough. So we're doing the show tonight. Everything's great, and I'm so excited that we have you here.
You know, I have to admit, the handsomest and prettiest crowd in all sports, in all athletics, is the crowd that's attracted to MMA. These are the handsomest guys, the prettiest girls. It's awesome for us as plastic surgeons to come by and see all these super handsome people. Listen, guys, I'm so proud of the California Athletic Commission that keeps such a close eye on these boys, make sure they don't hurt themselves. The awesome referees, the inspectors. Todd is probably one, talking to my buddies, the doctors for the commission. Todd Meacham is probably one of the best of all people that run these events. You guys are awesome audience. You guys are awesome audience. And the thing tonight is, I wanted to bring my wife by so she can see that this is a big party. It's not blood, it's just a big party. And I'd like to know what she thinks about the fights. I see all the guys are hitting on you.
I love it. It's a great time. I'm just so excited to be here.
There's a lot of pretty people, you guys. A lot of very sexy people.
Well, I want to say thanks a lot for coming out. I deeply appreciate it. And let's get some more fights going.
Here we go, the next fight.
Real quick, thank a couple of our sponsors, Rockstar Energy Drink, Ironclad.com, Psycho Fightwear. Check out Knuckle Up when you get a chance, Sinister Brand, Six Editions, Take a Nap, Endless. Take a look around here, check them out, get on their websites and buy. Keep people like us employed.
Let's bring out our next bout of the evening. Also scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the TFA middleweight division. Our first fighter hails from Hollywood, California. His style is Taekwondo and Muay Thai. From Sky Martial Arts Academy, in his debut performance fighting right here at the TFA for you, let's welcome Jacob Newdown.
The full beard, full Russian look, you gotta love it.
Hold on, wait until he takes his shirt off.
Hi, my name is Jacob. I train at Sky Martial Arts, and I'm here to fight for TFA.
This guy, we don't know much about him. We found him in the freezing cold mountains of Russia.
Funny story, my guy was actually scheduled, Brian the Beast was scheduled to fight him, and he beat Jesse Juarez a few weeks back, and so they bumped him up and gave Jesse Juarez the Russian. So now I get to see the Russian a whole nother way.
Yep, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent coming from Torrance, California. With a style of submission wrestling from Sub Fighter, the Body Shop. Also weighed in at 185 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 1-1-0, here he is, Jesse Juarez.
My fighting style is submission wrestling. I don't know who I'm fighting, but you better watch out because I'm ready.
Guy's NAIA champion. He won it at 184 pounds. He taught wrestling at North Torrance High School, and now he's out teaching at Cerritos College. He's definitely got some wrestling skills.
I need insurance for him. They want him.
And my one and only friend here tonight, Todd, the badass Meacham. This guy blows a vein in his head every time he makes that phone message. You gotta love this guy.
You know what? I can't say enough good things about Thomas. We've been trying to build a relationship for fighters. I've watched Thomas. We're both family people.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee in charge of the action in the ring, Mr. Herb Dean. Are you ready for a fight?
And thank you, Mark, the Hyena Beecher. I'm glad he got rid of his faux hawk because I was a little scared wearing mine in today.
It wasn't a faux, it was a mo.
Watch the wrestling skills on Jesse Juarez. Want to talk about a fast shot? You're about to see one. Don't blink, guys. Watch this shot. There it is.
Oh!
Just like we said, watch for the slam. That was a beautiful slam, but slams like that you got to be careful so you don't spike your opponent's head down. But it was a beautiful takedown.
Yeah, you could definitely paralyze someone with a slam like that. Jesse had Jacob's life in his hand right there. Jesse goes straight to mount, takes his back, hooks in already.
Nice elbow from the top. Let's see if the Russian has an answer for this.
Jacob is overwhelmed here, it looks like.
Right to the armbar. It's tight.
That's it.
As you see, Jesse Juarez.
That was definitely domination right there. Wow. That was crazy. I think that took a total of 40-something seconds. Whoa! Wow, did you see that slam? That was rad.
And so what did you do to win? Talk about the fight.
I came out here to have fun. Thanks, TFA. You guys put on a great show.
Looking over at the fence right now that Jesse, but right before the slam, pushed Jacob up against, and it is bowing out. That fence is going to have to be replaced completely. Wow. Jesse is super fired up here, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. in 1 minute and 2 seconds of the very first round, your winner by arm bar submission, Jesse Juarez.
Make sure you go talk at the table.
Good fight.
What a deep, deep armbar that was. Woo! That'll make anybody tap.
All right, well, that was pretty much domination. I had to recap the fight. That was pickup, slam, mount, armbar. Game, set, match. Anything else you got to say about the match?
Everything was basic. Got to come out there and have fun.
That's good,
TFA,
man.
you guys put on a great show. I love this.
No, you put on a great show. That was, I think, the best slam in TFA history. You'll definitely be invited back. Where'd you learn that slam? A little guy named Antonio McKee and Rampage.
Antonio McKee, Rampage.
And you don't have too shabby of a background in wrestling yourself.
No, I wrestled about 10 years. Had Tito Ortiz as a coach also. So they all helped out, man.
Perfect. Hey, who do you got to thank?
Antonio McKee, the Body Shop, Dream Crusher. Thank you for helping me get through this, and all my fans.
All right, you will be back in TFA.
Talk to me. Jesse's a good fighter. I'll fight him again any day. Very honored to fight him today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's roll on to the next fight right here at TFA, the War on the Shore. Our first fighter coming out of Norwalk, California, from Sub Fighter and the Body Shop. He has a style of submission wrestling. Weighed in at 135 pounds with a record of 3-2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Maurice Ezel.
We've got Maurice Ezel coming in. He's another one out of Antonio McKee's Body Shop, Sub Fighter.
Hi, my name is Maurice Ezel. I'm fighting out of the Body Shop Fitness out of Lakewood, California. I lost my last TFA show, so I'm gonna come back, make a big comeback. I just had my third win in a row, so Skylar Rivera, watch your back.
These are more smart fun. These kids are just non-stop action. Don't get tired because what do they got to feed, you know? They got to feed 130 pounds of muscle mass. So they got to eat like a Tic Tac and then they can go for like 4 days straight. Got Tracy Hess applying some Vaseline to Maurice's forehead. Maurice has fought for us one other time. He beat by a savage.
135 pounds with a style of Jeet Kune Do. From Whittier, California, from Gym 37. Ladies and gentlemen, with a record of 1-1-0, here he is, Sky Rivera.
Hi, I'm Sky Rivera. I fight out of Gym 37 in the art of Jeet Kune Do. I'll be making my second fight for TFA April 24th against Maurice Ezel. He's a good wrestler and I've seen his footage. This isn't a wrestling match. I'm going to show him how it's like to enter the world of striking, and I'm going to outstrike him in this time.
Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. His dad's a boxing coach. He's his manager. They have a great relationship. His dad's a young guy. It's like, I think he must have had him when he was really young, but super cool. Like, you know, they hang out, they do the whole deal, they train together. You know, I mean, great relationship, great dad.
What a great bonding experience. You know, you really get to know one another when you train together.
Yeah.
It's like nothing else. And then Maurice is a wrestling championship.
Yeah. in the Best of the West tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen,
last year.
scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the TFA Bantamweight division. Your referee in charge of the action in the ring, Mr. Jason Herzog.
The August fight.
Yeah.
Right? So he has fought in the champ.
So both of these guys are 0-1 TFA fighters, but don't count them out. They were both, at a heavier weight. They're both down at a weight they're a little more comfortable at. We'll see.
Again, these are the little guys. These guys are scrappers. They really know how to keep on going.
Dude, how does Maurice have arms that big for being 131 pounds? I weigh 173, and his arms are twice as big as mine.
They're really big arms.
Somebody told me he's got little legs. Let's see, I have a feeling Maurice is going to try and shoot in, and Sky is definitely going to try and keep it standing. Whoa! Sky's got a good...
good takedown defense there.
Yes, he does. Good sprawl.
So far, they're just testing each other out. And... incredible slam by Maurice.
He's trying to compete with Jesse Juarez's slam. Close, but not that close.
That's
but that was a great
big
slam.
point in the judge's eyes right there.
Can you tell they have the same wrestling coaches?
And there's another one, another takedown by Maurice.
Both these guys trained with Antonio McKee at the Body Shop. Antonio McKee trains Rampage, so that's where Rampage gets his slams from too.
Toby Tigerheart Greer is also known for his slams, and he calls it slam jitsu.
There you go. And I've seen his slams.
I've actually seen him give people the armbar to get the slam.
Yeah.
Slams are very crowd pleasing. The crowd loves to see someone slammed on the canvas.
Yep. Makes lots of noise. Maurice is in Sky's half guard.
What he really should do from here is to try to post up and be able to rain down some punches and elbows from the top position. A lot of wrestlers, it seems, are able to get the takedown and they can't seem to capitalize on it. They haven't had enough striking training where they can really capitalize on that takedown. It seems like he's kind of caught after that great takedown here. He hasn't really done much since then.
No. If you're just joining us on the live stream, we are in the beautiful downtown Santa Monica, about 100 yards from the beach. We are streaming live on the internet. Go ahead and call, text.
That was good
I
call
am
from
your
our
friends. And tell them to go to www.totalfighting.net to download your player to watch this right now. Brought to you by Network Foundation Technologies.
So the ref has just stood up the fight again. It was on the ground, but nothing was happening. And Jason, our ref, has stood it up. And now the guys are ready to go again.
Oh!
Maurice went right for that takedown and another slam. He is really scoring points here.
Yeah, Maurice has this round.
Definitely have to give it to him. And they're short rounds here. They're only 3 minutes long, which means fighters really have to work through the entire round.
Maurice throwing some big knees there. Oh, Maurice
and now he's out, and that's it.
Hey, he's still got those points for that mount takedown. Wow. Okay, well, pretty much what I thought. Maurice wanted to take it to the ground, and he's got the advantage. Took it to the ground.
Both the fighters look like they have some energy left. They're ready to go.
Yep.
Again in the second round here.
Yeah, these guys are not tired. Not tired at all.
Make sure you keep stepping to your right side. So to the right? Yes. Away from his power hand. Away from his kick. Yes.
And don't forget, Sky does have the only, he's a very new MMA fighter, 1-1. But this guy, he's got a bunch of amateur boxing matches. He's got hands. He's got the puncher's chance. Anytime he can throw a good combination, just bang.
It only takes one punch to make a champion.
That is true.
Well, let's see if he has what it takes to be able to avoid those takedowns. I think Maurice's intensity.
Jumping around. I love these guys' energy. I'm going to drop to 130 just so I can jump around and have that much energy from my fat weight.
I'm going to fight at 135 my next fight.
Are you?
Yeah,
there
dropping weight. Scotty needs to get a little more aggressive with those punches. It looks like he's hesitant to punch because it feels like he's going to get taken down.
Yeah.
And Maurice almost just got to tease him with that takedown.
Oh! Wow, that's a pretty good one. And fake the shoot and come up with an overhand right.
And Sky just smiled at him.
Did
but
he?
he still got taken down.
Hey, at least he's having fun.
Yeah.
If you're getting beat, at least have some fun.
Exactly.
Let's see, I don't know. Sky's got a guillotine, not that deep, and gone. I'd like to take this time to thank a few sponsors. We got BYX,
Sinister,
TFA's Choice for Transportation. We got Jay and Chris at BYX. They are great, man. They deal with all our transportation needs. We got Sinister always hooking us up. 6 Emissions, taking that 24/7, taking care of all of our lift, forklift, all those little things that you guys do not see, but yeah, you do. You cut to the camera, that's high lift right now. The eye in the sky.
And now we see Maurice is really trying to rain down punches from the top position there. He's getting some through.
And Sky's trying to throw some back. Not usually the smartest idea, but hey, if he
It
wants
looks
to
like
land
he's
him.
in side control, even though he's pressed up against the fence there. He's got side control. And he's almost got mount. And now he's mounted Sky. Maurice has mounted Sky.
Some fists are going to start raining down.
And has him propped up against the fence. This is very reminiscent of the J.J. Ambrose fight.
Yeah. Sky's trying to use his feet to pull him back. That's not the best technique for jiu-jitsu.
He's taking a lot of punches here. This does not look good for Sky.
The referee may stop.
And Jason is yelling at him, telling him he's got to defend himself to work.
Armbar. Here comes an armbar.
Maurice just keeps coming with his punches, hammer fists.
Maurice says, no, I'm not going for the armbar. I'm going to stay mounted and just rain down punches.
Jason's yelling at him to defend himself and work. The fight will be stopped if the fighter cannot defend himself.
Sky's turning his back.
Once you're on this position, it really doesn't look good, and Jason stopped the fight.
Sky thought that it wasn't over. He popped up, he wasn't injured, but he wasn't intelligently defending himself, so.
Once you're in that position, it's very hard to defend those punches.
Yeah, exactly. The referee steps in and then it saves a lot of brain cells, a lot of hurt and pain, you know?
Well, that's a win for Maurice. He is now 2-2.
Yes, he is. He's, hey, his climb back to the belt maybe, you know. We do need to find a challenger for Todd Guyman if we don't want to put Chad out in a rematch right away again. We will see.
Maybe another wrestler that's going to try to take the belt.
Exactly. Wrestler on wrestler action. So, that fight, man, we saw some great slams.
Very impressive, Sam. It's like a mini Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I saw Maurice fight 3 years ago, Underground Smoker. He's wearing his high school wrestling shorts. And same thing, zero hands whatsoever. Just came out, probably like, you know, Antonio probably had just picked him up a couple weeks before and said, hey, just come out and try this cage match. Little cage match, 100 people there, Rampage sitting ringside next to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Your referee calls a stop to the action due to strikes from the back position in 2 minutes and 51 seconds of the second round. Your winner, Maurice Ezel.
Sorry, Joey, again.
That's okay.
Keep losing.
Oh, talk about it. Let's talk about what happened.
I don't know, man. I knew he wouldn't be able to rear naked choke me, so I turned around. When I got ready to launch him off me, they called the fight. Oh well, I could take a beating. I've taken beatings from several huge dudes.
Hold on. Go on, you've taken beatings.
Yeah, I've taken beatings.
See you in July, Sky. Great job. See you in July. Great job.
I gotta say is slam.
You been copying Quentin's slam action?
Let me make that correct right now. A lot of people say that, but I've been wrestling since I was 12 years old, and I do that all the time.
Well, it looked great. Congratulations.
You got Jesse coming out right before you, man. I don't know if you got to see his slam, man.
No, I didn't get to.
But you guys were competing for the best slams, man. Those are great. I know Antonio teaches you guys that. You train Rampage a lot. But I saw you fight 2 or 3 years ago, Underground Smoker. I don't think you had hands for shit. I think you were pretty much straight up wrestler. You look just like that. You pick it up and slam. So that is your roots.
Yeah.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
First of all, I'd like to thank the mighty Lord Jesus and Antonio and Tracy Hess for my training. And then I dedicate this fight to my sister over in Iraq and a very special friend that couldn't be here.
Well, our viewers are all watching live tonight, so you want to say hi to the live viewers?
Hey world, keep asking me to come back, and I'll come back and entertain you some more.
Perfect.
Thank
Your
you,
road
Brian.
to the belt.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I got somebody here that's been with me for a while. Back before California let us do legal fights, we were doing shows that we shouldn't have been doing. Mario Mendoza, will you please come up here? The big dog, Mario Mendoza. Right on, Mario. I owe you a special thanks. You were one of the best referees. You did wonderful work for me on our casino shows. I personally want to thank you as a president. Thank you, Mario. You're a stud. I love you. And I can't say enough good things, and I'm happy to see you here.
I just want to thank you guys for this opportunity. You know, I started with Todd when we were at the Golden Acorn Casino. And you know what? His federation has been so big, and it's gotten so big. And you know what? I'm an ex-retired Ultimate Fighter. I fought Vale Tudo. I fought Francisco Bueno. I fought Stefanos in Korea, over in Brazil. And I'm thinking about making a comeback. So the thing is, anyways, I just want to give you guys, enjoy the fight. Thank you for the opportunity. And Todd, congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
That means a lot coming from you, big dog, Mario Mendoza. Mario Mendoza, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Everyone get people like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our next TFA bout? Our next bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the TFA middleweight division. Your first fighter coming out of Victorville, California. From Team Wildman, weighed in at 185 pounds, standing at 6'3", putting his undefeated 2-0 record on the line here for you tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Beast, Brian Baker.
This guy looks pretty serious, Richard. He looks like he aims to really throw down.
The beast at a wild man's game.
Brian the Beast Baker, fighting out of Team Wildman in Victorville. All-American wrestler, black belt in judo. Ready to fight this one dude. I don't know who he is really, but it doesn't really matter. He just needs to know who I am. The Beast is coming and ready to fight.
But you know, sometimes looks can be deceiving. Just because someone has big muscles and a nice body doesn't necessarily mean that they're strong and really have good technique, so we're going to have to see.
That ain't true. Big muscles do not equal, wins. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Sometimes big muscles can slow you down.
His opponent hails from Orange County, California. He also weighed in at 185 pounds with a style of judo. From the Absolute Judo and Bullet Fight Gear. Here he is, with a record of 2-1-0, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Hawks.
Jeff brought on the August show with TFA last year.
I'm Jeff Hawks. Watch me fight. I'm gonna kick some ass.
He ground and pounded his way into a win last time. We'll see what he does here. Here's some crazy judo throws, judo chops. Wait, that's not judo chops, are they? That's karate chops. Judo throws and what kind of chops?
Some of those judo music really nice in MMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, keeping the peace in the middle of the ring, Mr. Cecil Peoples, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. The TFA motto, are you ready for a fight?
Here tonight.
We do. Our whole staff, from ring girls to waitresses to bartenders, guys and girls are just, phenomenal. If you haven't been to a live event here, you can't even tell the difference between who's a ring girl and who's not. It's amazing.
It's a good-looking crowd here at TFA.
Yes, that's what you get down here at the beach.
And they are off to a brawling start.
These guys want to kill it here.
With these heavy guys, you never know when they're going to tire out from going that strong.
Wow. These guys came out like an explosion.
We have Brian Baker lands on top after that exchange. And he is trying to strike from the top position. He's got side mount.
Oh.
He's throwing out as a camera fist, and now they stand back up.
We'll see. Now Jeff has got Brian putting up against, going for the judo throw. Brian goes for a throw. Trying to throw,
Brian definitely got that throw.
Yeah. And lands in side control on Jeff.
And a good position against the fence, too.
Yep. Ooh, Brian's raining down some punches and elbows here.
And the thing that is different about this fight is these guys are bait. Those punches could do damage.
Huge. One of those could end the night right there. These guys are 185 championship fight last time.
And those camera fists look like they're doing some damage.
They're going to stop this fight. Jeff Hawks, if Brian would have thrown 3 more punches, I think they would have stopped it right there.
We got Cecil Peoples, who's the referee of this bout. He's watching closely as Brian is raining punches from the top.
Yeah. Wow. Jeff is
He's got some elbows in there.
getting hurt.
He's really controlling this fight from the side. And now he has full mount.
Here it goes. Game, set, match. Here we go. 1, 2 more probably. He's going to stop it.
He's trying to defend them. Can't defend them all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Game over.
Those are lots of hard right hands. Cecil really let it go for a while.
Remember, Cecil Peoples earlier in the match, there was a doubt of one of his fights. Yeah. He gave Jeff every opportunity right there. He gave him every opportunity.
He really did.
Wow, so Wildman's
crew has really done well tonight. I have to say that Brian definitely showed that he was in control of that match.
Yes,
there's no question about that win.
Yep. Wow. Wildman 2-0.
I guess the TFA promoters are right. This guy does have the makings of a champion.
Yeah. We will see. Brian the Beast Baker raises his record to 3-0.
We're talking a lot of mess. He's been running for a while. Finally got a hold of you. Told you I was gonna hurt you, and that's exactly what I did. I'm ready for the title, baby.
Need to sit down, work some details out.
Who do you think they might put him up against next?
Well, I think we may put him up against the champ, Jason Bukic. We will see.
That would be a good fight.
Making Jeff Hawks go to his corner and sit down for a minute.
Now let's get the official announcement from Mark Hyena Beecher out at the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner in 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the very first round. Referee stoppage due to strikes from the mount. He's the Beast, Brian Baker.
The beast, he definitely is a beast. 3-0 now. Pure domination. They came out punching.
I guess his muscles weren't all show. I guess he really had something to back it up. He had really dominated that fight. All the takedowns, like ground and pound, was very impressive.
Yep.
Jeff, talk to me. Talk to me, Jeff.
What do you think to say?
What would you have done differently on the fight?
I would have won.
You gonna come back, Jeff?
Yeah.
When?
Next fight, we'll be back. We'll be back the next one.
The beast! Alright, you deserve that name now, dude. That's 3-0. You know, you came out and
the beast, baby!
Wild Man's fired up. Wild Man 2-0 tonight.
So was ground and pound the way you expected it to go?
Ground and pound, you know, that's my game. He was talking a lot of mess, so I had to unleash the beast on his ass.
Well, he certainly unleashed it. It was an amazing win.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have someone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my trainer, Thomas Denny. I'd like to thank Mark Wilkes, my money manager. He's been there for me since the beginning. I'd like to thank my mom and all my fans coming out, all my sponsorships. I'd like to thank just everybody who's been there for me. We're going to the top, baby.
You're in the lineup for a title shot. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot. I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, Thomas Wildman Denny, we are building a relationship now. You've got two guys that have won in my division. I want you to come back badly. I want your daughter to play with my daughter badly, but we'll get over that. Going back to this, I see your wife's here. You're 2-0 with us. It's phenomenal. You had 50 people come down here from your area, which is a couple hours away. I personally want to thank those people for coming out here and buying tickets. Thomas, you have a great camp. You're a great man. You're a father. Tell me about it.
Real quick, guys. First of all, I want to thank my wife and kids because they're always out here. Got you right there, Alex, my wife Tiffany, my daughter Shuggy. All I got to say is TFA is a great event. All you belt holders holding on to them belts, you better sleep with them. You better hold tightly because we coming to take them. Team Wildman, baby, coming through.
Right on, Thomas Denny, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for another fight?
TFA! Yeah, Total Fighting Alliance!
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring up our next bout. At 3 3-minute rounds in the TFA lightweight division. Your first fighter coming out of Riverside, California. From Riverside Submission and the Joe Camacho Fight Team. His style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. With a record of 3-3-0, standing at 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, the Hood Slugger, Gilbert Salinas.
I still don't get this Hood Slugger thing. He always walks around claiming that everywhere. You understand it?
I don't know, Richard. Sounds a little weird to me.
My name is Gilbert Salinas. I'm training Riverside Submission. I've been probably gonna fight on 28th of April against Connor. Been working on the sprawls, working on defense. Hands is great. My hands are nice. I'm ready to put it on whoever I'm up against. And it's gonna be a good fight, and that's just the way it's gonna go, either submissions or just with a knockout. So whatever's going down, crowd's gonna love it. Riverside Submission, baby, Hood Slugger.
Well, one important thing to remember about this fight, Richard, is that Gilbert is coming here tonight at a much lower weight than Connor is. Connor, as a professional wrestler in the past, has cut a lot of weight for this fight. So he's probably coming in this fight at around 20 and he's fighting this fight at 155.
Yeah.
So he's going to be fighting a much bigger Connor than we saw at the weigh-ins last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Hollywood, California. With a style of wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu from Legends MMA. With a record of 3-1-0, standing at 5'10", also weighed in at 155 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Hughes.
I'm Connor Hume. I fight out of Legends Mixed Martial Arts Training Center in Hollywood, California. I'm coming back to the Santa Monica Civic Center for TFA. My last fight, I won by submission. This fight, it's going to be the same thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee in center cage, Mr. Herb Dean. One more thing, are you ready? Are you ready for a fight?
I'm ready for a fight.
So am I.
It's so good.
Connor has a really serious look in his eyes right now. He is ready to go. Can he get the takedown? That's what he wants, really.
And Gilbert Salinas wants a knockout. Oh!
Now we know that Connor has a very tough chin. I saw Connor fight for the IFL and take some hard blows and still get the decision.
Yeah. Gilbert Salinas has some quick, heavy hands. When he lost that 200 pounds, maybe his hands still stay 200-pound hands.
I may be right.
Oh, big overhand right by Salinas.
Connor really needs to shoot early. That's been a problem in some of the other fighters. He doesn't remember to shoot until later rounds.
Yeah, he's got to play his game.
He really wants to get that shot off early, get the takedown. He's kind of feeling Gilbert out right now. He goes for the takedown and he's got it. He's on top. This is Connor's game now. He's inside control. Connor's also been working his submissions with Eddie Bravo, so he's well versed in submissions.
Well, he tapped out Jonathan Pastrana back here in February in the second round with a armbar.
I thought it was a guillotine.
Guillotine, armbar, that's all the same thing. Connor's working something. Herb Dean, the referee in charge of the action, is watching very closely.
And Gilbert really needs to get out of here. He's trying to get Gilbert to stop grabbing Connor's shorts. You're not allowed to grab shorts. And he tapped. I can see from that angle, Richard.
I think it was just a guillotine. I think he was almost mounted on him with a guillotine.
Or it could have been a body triangle.
Yeah.
That was a sick submission, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it was.
That's how shit goes sometimes. My bad for my language. This is how it goes sometimes.
It's a great fight. I knew he had dangerous hands. Wanted to stay away from him. I ended up hitting him a couple times, which was good. I didn't tape my hand so that I'd have some wrist strength to get that darce. And I'm going to choke a lot of people out with that.
That was an early win for Connor. I'm sure he's got a surge of adrenaline going through his body right now. Anytime you win that quick in a fight, you don't sleep for like 2 or 3 days. He's going to be partying nonstop for the next 2, I bet you.
Good. We're going to have to party.
In 1 minute and 37 seconds of the very first round, your winner by Darce choke, Connor Hughes.
you do differently, Gilbert?
Next time I won't get my leg caught in his leg. He caught my leg, had me in a choke. Couldn't get out of it. Tried to hip out, tried to knee out. It was there, so he had my leg good. He had the choke in. He had my leg secure. Couldn't move it. It's just how things go sometimes in jiu-jitsu and cage fighting. I'll be back though. Watch, look out for me.
Connor, that was a very quick victory to you. Is that how you saw it going?
You know, you never really can tell what's going to happen. It's always a fight. I get a lot of people with that in practice. I'd say that's definitely one of my go-tos. But I've been working on my hands a lot. I caught him with the left. It kind of hurt him a little bit, I think, and that sort of surprised me. And my shot was real sloppy because I was kind of thinking maybe I'll stand and bang. But,
well, you got the takedown, you got the submission, it looked amazing. Do you have anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank all the guys at Legends Mixed Martial Arts, Chris Riley, Toby Tigerheart Greer, Eddie Bravo, Mac Danzig, Gary Struben, my good friend Reggie Warren Jr.
And you know we're live here tonight, it's a webcast. Do you have anything for the viewers?
Yeah, all you kids out in the 303, I know you've seen that before.
Thank you, Connor, congratulations.
Thanks.
The only Connor, you went out there putting it down. A minute ago he didn't recognize me, but I'm glad he did. He's getting a little bigger than I am now.
I'm trying to be here now, you know, Zen. Satori, that's what I'm looking for.
Gonna go celebrate later.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for our next TFA fight. Our next fight also scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. It is up for grabs for the heavyweight TFA championship. Our first fighter coming out of Los Angeles, California. From TFAfights.com, his style is mixed martial arts. At 5'9" inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Julian Rush.
Julian Rush has a losing record, but you can't look at it like that. He's fought people like Cadillac, Eddie Martinez.
I'm definitely looking forward to this fight in Santa Monica for TFA. I'm fighting Greg White. I can take him on the ground. I can take him standing. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. What's going to happen is going to happen. So I'm definitely looking forward to coming to Santa Monica, bring that championship home, and I'll see you there.
Mixed martial arts, you lose. Anybody can get caught. But, 9 times out of 10, you might be able to beat that guy, but there's that one chance.
It's his debut in TFA. He's fighting a TFA
dancing.
Continuing fighter, Greg White, who's a 1-0 record in TFA. Greg White has put on an exciting show for us in the past. Ground and pound guy, wrestler. Julian Rush is also a wrestler. I have a feeling this one will go to the ground.
I'm going to go ahead and put my money that this one isn't going to the judges. I think the judges can go and take this fight out.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Riverside, California, from Riverside Submission and Joe Camacho Fight Team. His style is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, and Muay Thai. Standing at 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg White!
I'm about to go out to Santa Monica to go put a beating on this dude named Julian Rush. I think that's his name. I'm really not sure, to be honest with you. I could sit here and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna knock him out, I'm gonna choke him out, I'm gonna go, beat him in the first round or whatever, but instead I'm not gonna do that because everyone already knows that it's true, so why do I gotta say it? But my number one goal right now is to leave there as a champion and also one day hopefully get, a chance to go and buy my mama a house. That right there has been my biggest dream since I was a kid, and I'm gonna succeed by putting her in on him.
the crowd very pumped up for this fight. They're ready to see the big boys bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee in charge of the action in the middle of the cage, Mr. Jason Herzog.
For the TFA Heavyweight Championship, we have any final questions from you, Blue? Any final questions from you, Red? Touch gloves, come out ready to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the Heavyweight Championship?
Eyes on the big boys.
Damn, these are big boys.
Here we go.
This is an outstanding event for Richard.
We got some black on black crime going on right now.
We got Greg White throwing a nice leg kick. Julian didn't know to check it there. Julian looked like he was still that big right hand.
Julian's sponsor is Psycho, one of our big sponsors.
Oh, another right. Greg White is definitely bringing him, guys.
Yes,
he wants that belt. He wants to leave with that extra weight around his waist. Let's make sure that Julian knows then he's got some urgency here. He's got to get those underhooks, got to sprawl away. Oh! He wants that Kimura. It's in. Let's see. He's on side mount though. He doesn't have a leg around. Watch for the bicep choke from Julian though. Julian needs to watch his head. Nice action, nice. Passed him out. Looks like he might go for the bicep choke. No, he lost it.
Greg White has
Greg White
in a half guard.
Greg White needs to settle down, posture up, get that pass.
I hope Julian Rush didn't take this fight too lightly. Here comes some 265-pound punches raining down.
Like always, TFA putting on some good matches. Got a beautiful heavyweight match here. You know, these guys aren't just getting tired either. They're out there swinging. Greg White is throwing him down. I was talking to Greg White's coach in the back, and he was telling me to keep my eye on him. Now I see why.
Greg White is just going for the ground and pound, and Julian trying to go for the technical submissions here. We'll
Julian definitely wants that arm. If Greg was smart, he'd step his left leg over and trap his arm on the inside, so he wasn't able to extend it like that. Greg White has side mount. It's going to be a little hard to get that Kimura from there. As you see the crowd erupting from
Julian Rush raining down some elbows.
Nice reversal from Julian. He's going to put some pressure down of his own now.
And that was an exciting first round.
Now what you have to ask yourself is, was that enough to win that first round, or does that first round still go to Greg White?
I think that round still goes to Greg White.
I think it was a little too late.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you on that.
Look at these guys though. They're looking in pretty good shape for being the big boys. Up next we have Brett Cooper and Toby Greer for the main event 155 title shot.
These fellas are definitely going toe-to-toe, though. There's no holding back here.
Well, they're putting their heart into this one.
I think they want to go toe-to-toe again. Let's see.
Tapping hands coming out.
Both respecting each other. I think Julian's definitely looking fresher of the two. Let's see if that pounding Greg put down took too much out of him.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of weight throwing around. Bang!
These guys are scrambling around like they're lightweights.
Whoa, yes they are. That fence isn't feeling the lightweight weight though.
Nice foot stomp.
Yeah, I saw your boys throwing some foot stomps earlier.
Way to think. You know what? You need to be striking from every position no matter where you are. Whether it's a foot strike, a hammer fist, a punch, a knee.
Make them address it, you know?
Exactly. Make them think and throw them off their game.
Julian Rush throwing some knees.
Nice knees from Julian Rush. Pushing the head away, letting the knee come in. Beautiful. Like I said, Greg White stopped throwing, and now he's letting Julian get an attack. If he's smart, he'd start kneeing that thigh, foot stomping that leg again. Keep the fight working. He's definitely wanting that takedown. He might be a little tired, might want a little break.
Julian Rush has got mount. Uh-oh. Greg White turned his back.
Like I said, it is just another position. Now, is Greg going to have enough to get him off of him? That's going to be the question. They're both kind of slippery. He might be able to come out the back door.
Those don't look like much, those punches, but don't forget, each one of those arms weighs about 50 pounds.
You gotta love when a guy comes and yells from behind your elbow. Got lots of coaches. They start drinking, they become coaches.
Yeah, they do. Little they know elbows are illegal from behind. You can't hit the back of the head or the spine. Uh-oh.
You know, I like this call by the ref. He's letting it go. He's seen they're definitely not damaging punches. Greg's hanging in there. And there it is. Just as I spoke too soon, the punches, I guess, accumulated, and there it was. Julian Rush, beautiful fight.
That was an exciting heavyweight match.
I've seen Julian Rush fight in the past, and that's the same Julian Rush. He went out there with some intensity. Like I said, he wanted that extra weight to go around his waist. As you see all his guys go in there, congratulate him. Lots of love going on in there. Big ups for Greg White. He definitely put on a good show.
Talk about the fight. How'd you do? What'd you do?
He was tough. He was tough. I know he was tough. Just want to thank my sponsors. Team Kumite Outreach teaches martial arts for kids. Headblade. He was tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. In 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the second round, your winner and new TFA heavyweight champion, Julian Rush!
Stay there. Greg. Greg, can I have just a word with you real quickly, Greg? So, talk a little bit about the fight tonight, Greg.
He just outworked me. There's nothing to say.
Greg, you okay, man? No problems?
I'm straight. I'm good.
Okay.
You guys out, baby?
What would you do a little differently next time?
Train harder. That's it.
Like I said, man, he was bringing it to you. He was bringing it to you. He was taking it in that first round. If you came back because you wanted it a little more, tell us about the fight. Tell us how you felt, Julian.
Felt good. My leg actually cramped. in the second. So I was trying to hit him with my jabs to set something up. I saw he kept dropping his hands, and I couldn't. But then when he rushed me, and I took him down, the ref was just sitting there. If you don't do something, you're gonna stop it. So I kept punching, and I was tired.
I'll tell you what, the whole fight seemed to change when you were up against a fence. You hit him with those knees. Did you feel those knees were taking effect on him?
The first one was solid, and I knew it was. He didn't like it at all. But that second one barely caught. But that's the story.
Enough space for you though to get that wizard and take him down. It was beautiful.
Definitely.
Anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Headblade, Team Kumite Outreach, who actually teaches martial arts to kids for free. I'd like to thank Psycho Gear and thank TFA for everything they've done for me.
Hey, guess what? You're the new heavyweight champ.
Oh yeah, baby, heavyweight title.
Yeah.
How does it feel to leave with that little extra weight around your waist?
Oh, it feels real good because I worked real hard for it. And that's the way it's supposed to be. You work hard, you get something for it.
That's right. Hey, great fight, Julian. Get back there, see them doctors, man. Go enjoy yourself. Have a good day.
Thanks a lot, Will.
Okay. As me being the front man, I do have a big announcement for this organization, the Total Fighting Alliance. Chris Howder, come here, please. This is Chris Howder. He's out of Hermosa Beach, where I'm from. He trains down at our gym, where I'm from. Chris Howder has somebody here that we're going to be bringing in. Let's talk about it.
I got Melanie Lacroix, a first TFA female fighter from Redondo Beach.
Wow, and wow. So, are we ready to do some mixed martial arts?
I am definitely ready.
Well, you know what? You're a very beautiful woman. He is a stud. He can submit you any which way. I mean, the guy's a stud. I can't say enough. I want to sign you to fight in July. How do you feel about that, Coach?
Bring the girl on!
All right, let's give her a big round of applause! I just might do a takedown right now. Okay, here tonight will be the main event. We will be back here in July. We will be back here in October. Go to TotalFighting.net. Tell your friend. Tell another friend. This is our main event of the night. It's going to be brutal.
I am here tonight with Sam Tripoli.
How are you?
Hi, Sam. You have your own show
On
here.
Spike TV, Wild World of Spike. It's right after all the UFC stuff, late night, Thursday nights, yeah. I do my own stunts. I'm dangerous.
What kind of stunts do you do? Oh,
lovely.
thank you. Thanks.
Horrible.
what kind of stunts do you do?
One time I fought Rampage Jackson in the octagon. I drove a bike through a brick wall. I took on roller derby girls. I took little people on in basketball. You name it. Got a bad tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Jackass meets The Cage.
Yeah. But I'm really bad at it. I'm like the worst stuntman in America ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like really bad at stunts. I'm Kid Cope's in it, and he's like a Thai boxing superstar, and Jason Ellis, who's like X Games stuff. So
That still sounds pretty gutsy. Do you have any dreams of one day being in a cage in a fight?
No, I was in the cage. Well, I have no place to be in the cage. I realized very quickly I won't do good in any combat or prison situation. So I'm like, no. I just like to watch you guys fight. You guys are good.
But you do train.
I do train, and she's my teacher, and she's a very good teacher. She kicks a lot of ass. Very good. She's like, yeah, it's hard when you get your ass kicked by everybody in class, but you know, she's a great teacher. You're really good.
Well, you've been a very loyal supporter of MMA.
Anytime.
And how long have you been a fan of MMA, would you say?
From the start, back when they were underground, and like guys would come with like one glove on and like biker pants, and it was back when they were in the short. Yeah, I've loved MMA since the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I love them all. Eddie Bravo, Joe Rogan, everybody at school, I love them all, man. These fights are awesome, man. These are really good fights. I've been to UFC fights, and these have the same action and same like energy and everything, so I love being here, you know what I'm saying? They're always good fights.
And who are you rooting for tonight?
Come on, Toby, man. Of course I'm rooting for Toby. That's my boy. took him on jiu-jitsu class. He kicked my ass, so I know he's good. You know what I'm saying?
Did he submit with you with anything?
He did some crazy stuff where I was on top of him, then he got on top of me, and then my leg was back here, and it was like, yeah, he's really good, man. He's got a big heart, and I think he's gonna rock it tonight.
Oh, well, thank you, Sam. So
Anytime.
good of you to show up.
Anytime.
Okay, you know what? Hold on, I got a quick thing here. Eric Nelson, Sean Bias, get up here. These are some freaks right here. Pit Fury! So listen, July, can I get you guys to come over and fight for us?
All I gotta say is show me something at 45s. I know you got a champion, but he don't look like a champion to me.
Well, you know what? That's good you talked about that. Armando Sanchez, are you here right now? Armando Sanchez, our current champion, where are you? Come on up here, Armando. Bring that big belt. Ladies and gentlemen, our current 145 champion, Armando Sanchez! Okay, Armando, so maybe we can hook this fight up down the road?
Yeah, I told you anytime, anywhere, I'm ready to fight. I love fighting. This is where my home, TFA, I represent.
All right.
Can I just see what it looks like really quick? Can I just see what it looks like maybe on me? What do you guys think?
Well, you can see Armando's been with me for about 10 fights, so he's a fan favorite. So Armando, maybe if I can get this fight to hook, we can do it?
Of course, you know, I love to fight anybody. I love the competition. I thought I would fight Jeff Martin, but now it looks like I'm going to fight this gentleman right here. I look forward to it. I'm always ready to fight, you know me.
Sean Bias. Oh, well, here we go. Wild Man! So I think Wild Man's got something to say about that.
I was talking to Sean earlier, and he was talking about how much I've inspired him. Well, if I've inspired him, whoever's got the belt, if it's this guy standing across, watch out, because this guy's going to come at him Wild Man style.
Sounds like how I come at my wife.
That's okay, bring it on, I'm ready.
Armando, what is your record, by the way?
7-5 in MMA.
What's your record, Bias?
11-3, only lost once at my weight.
Whoa! Eric Nelson?
Dude, this is my little brother right here. You're looking at the future champ at 45 right here.
All right, well, we're going to be back here in July. TotalFighting.net. Okay, let's get the main event ready to go.
This fight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the TFA lightweight division. It is also a championship fight. The challenger comes out of Hollywood, California, with the style of Jeet Kune Toby. From True Warrior Fitness, weighing in at 155 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Tiger Heart, Toby Green!
Get the Tiger Heart coming out. This guy fights Muay Thai professionally. He fights everything professionally.
I'll be fighting for the 155-pound TFA title. I fight for Team 10th Planet out of Legends MMA in Hollywood, California. I'm gonna bring everything I got. It's a longer fight, a better fight. This is gonna be the best fight TFA has had so far. It's gonna be an absolute war.
This dude, he's got slammed. I mean, I've seen him spike someone straight under their head.
You know this guy, Richard? Nick, he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he smokes a lot of pot before he goes and fights. So he's suspended and he can't fight me May 19th. Then I was gonna fight his teammate, and guess what? His teammate broke his leg. How does that happen 3 weeks out from a fight?
That's horrible.
I think they're running from me. But enough with that. Back to what you're saying, Toby. Mellow guy, man. He's back there stretching, finding the zen. He's kneeling down. He's feeling it. But I hope he gets ferocious in the ring.
Do a little Buddhist prayer before he goes in. I'd like to thank another one of our sponsors, Felony Records. They provide all our music services, everything you're listening to on this DVD or live streaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Long Beach, California. He's out of the Sub Fighter Body Shop. His style is MMA. Standing at 6 foot tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed lightweight TFA champion, Brett Cooper!
Brett Cooper fighting at Subfire Training Academy. Toby, you got no chance.
You'd never know him. If he's your neighbor, you probably never say a word to him. He's just so quiet. But he puts it all on the line when he gets in the ring, and he's a good boxer, I'll tell you that.
Well, he comes from a great camp. He has a bunch of good guys. Jeremy Williams, Antonio McKee, Savant Young. He's got a lot of tough guys over there, training with him. So he's definitely looking to put it down and keep that title around his waist.
He's ready to defend it, you know that. This fight will be 5 3-minute rounds.
Well, titles are kind of like money, You get them, but man, they go so quick. So let's see what happens here tonight.
Toby has not taken his eyes off Brett for about the last 4 minutes.
Clenches, his fists are definitely clenched. He's ready to go.
Ready to fight. I mean, we got a good 20 seconds before this is going to start. And both of them are in their stance. They're ready to kill. I do not see a hand tap right here. Oh! Brett just ate a couple punches and a flying knee.
Beautiful display of striking, but Toby is on his back. Let's see where he works from there.
Got Brett Cooper on top, Toby Greer on bottom. Toby's very unorthodox. Toby's a very unorthodox fighter. And he's got cardio for days. He's a,
He's also in mount and then to the back.
Toby will pick people up like that
arm bar. Watch that arm bar.
Oh, triangle.
Oh, it's deep. One of the worst things you can do is pick a guy up and slam him. It's only going to get deeper.
That's over. Triangle.
That's over. That's over, ladies and gentlemen. That's deep.
Toby's still fighting it.
He needs to sit down. He needs to sit down and he's going to slam.
And he breaks free.
Now count the guy out. And now he's got a submission of his own. He's got a tight guillotine. He's got a tight guillotine. Let's see if he's able to lap his legs.
He may have stunned Brett on that.
Strike.
Uh-oh, Brett Cooper has lost his shorts. Never seen that one.
Somebody's lost their shorts.
That'd be our champ, Brett Cooper.
Our champ, Brett Cooper, has officially lost his shorts.
You can see
as we see so people is holding them.
He's got his,
at least we know he's got a tie cup on.
Yeah. Tiger Heart sweeps him.
We need a to call for a break here maybe in the action and see if he can get his drawers back on.
There's no break in the action, so Cecil Peoples can't stop for him to put his pants back on.
Watch that arm bar.
He's got his
arm bar. If he taps you with just a tie cup bar, what's that say about you?
I don't know.
Toby's definitely fighting. This kid's got heart. They call him Tiger Heart for a reason. As you saw earlier, there was a tied triangle on there, and he slammed his way out of it. It's not often you see that.
Toby's raining out some punches now.
Red Cooper relentless with his submissions, one after another. Armbar one side, armbar the other side.
Yeah, he's not giving up.
It's tight, right there to another armbar.
That's definitely tight. That's deep, and Toby
he's out. Toby's out of it.
Bringing some hammer fist down. Not letting Brett think about that armbar, just like smacking him so it makes him sort of dressing the punches to the face rather than focusing on the armbar still.
I think we're going to go into the second round and we're going to see maybe Brett can get his shorts back on. Oh, he's on the armbar again. Like I said, relentless with those submissions. Uh-oh.
Brett's got another deep armbar. Oh my, how does Toby keep slipping out of these submissions? I think he just pissed Toby off. Toby fixing his glove and he's coming back with a vengeance.
Watch for that arm, watch that leg.
This crowd is on their feet.
Submission after submission with this guy. He's going for the heel hook now.
Meanwhile, Brett still has no shorts on. But that hasn't slowed him down whatsoever.
You know what? Most guys usually when they get their pants taken off and they get a little freaked out, you know? Brett's just going right through it, right to his guard.
Now Brett's on top of the guard. See what he's got raining down.
I'd say about 10 seconds. How is this for a main event? These two guys are just going back and forth non-stop. Nice kick away. You see Toby trying to get back up to it. Oh! Nice up kick. 10 seconds. We will see a second round, Richard.
Yes, we will. Well, Toby definitely nearly got tapped out twice. Did what he does best, picks people up and slams them. And escapes submission.
More the same shit. More the same shit. Pound on it.
You stole his freaking spear. Look at me. His heart is gone. Run him over. Run him over, okay? Break his spear. He's already spear broken.
Here we go, starting into round 2. Cornermen are exiting. Beautiful ring girls are exiting. We got the hyena firing everybody up. Cecil Peoples in there, controlling the action, getting everyone fired up. Here these guys go, standing. These guys can both stand. Toby going to work some rubber guard. What do you think about the effectiveness of rubber guard in MMA?
I think if you're flexible enough and your joints move, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Eddie's teaching some good stuff over there.
Brett Cooper is
Brett Cooper's going to get himself in a position. Nice. Good position, came out of it through a strike.
Now remember, these guys are going 5 rounds, so they do have to hold something in the reserve tank.
I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, but I'm going to say these two guys, the way they're fighting, somebody's going to end this fight.
Yeah.
Brett working, nice little elbows, nice knee.
Brett's got side control. Toby.
Toby's just taking a little break, relaxing.
Ready to explode.
Looking for a bicep choke. Cooper definitely looking for a choke.
Toby's got a big professional Muay Thai background, so those kicks are precise and hard. Toby just jumps right back into his guard.
Now, as somebody that's using those submissions after submissions, you think he'd want to stay out of his guard and strike with him.
Oh, that was a big elbow. Directly to his forehead.
Checked his forehead to make sure there's no blood coming out of it. Cooper definitely thinking about those strikes. That's what I'm saying. Constantly striking.
Yep.
Strike from every position. Never let him think.
Toby throws another big elbow right to that eyebrow again. Trying to split it open and get this fight stopped. We got Roxy Richardson over there just yelling elbows, elbows to her boyfriend.
Nice game plan. He's throwing some nice elbows over the top. Making Brett think.
Brett seems like he's trying to hold him down and maybe get a sit up.
Brett came with a nice elbow of his own. Be looking at maybe a stand-up, maybe a little inactivity.
Definitely behind Toby. That's got to be disheartening to our champ. What goes through your head when people love you or they hate you?
Well, to be honest, right now Brett's really not hearing that crowd. He's hearing his corner man. He's a professional fighter. He's thinking of listening to his corner man. Waiting to take his time to get that stand-up, just like he wanted.
Oh! Toby with a big left hook. Brett Cooper egging him on. Brett Cooper moving forward. Toby backing up. Oh!
He was just striking just enough to get the takedown.
Toby's going for a guillotine, not too deep. As I look around, I see a lot of people from Legends yelling at Toby. I see Meech and his brother over there yelling.
Just so we're talking, Brett popped his head out. He's looking to get in the side control, looking to soften him up a little bit. Maybe looking for the bicep choke if Toby doesn't get his arm in. Nice. Toby moved just as I was saying it. Got to watch that arm in there. He's going to definitely look to get that bicep choke. One submission to another.
Shaking out of that half guard. Go to full mount or...
As you heard the bell, 10 seconds.
Well, another exciting round. Dropping elbows.
You know what? I'm glad I'm not a judge for this fight. I'm glad I'm a commentator. I'm staying back here. Yeah. And I definitely don't want to say my opinion because I might get lynched.
He's letting him, he's getting his back to the cage.
We kept him the last round, though.
As we saw the jumping back and forth answer. We saw head kicks, we saw elbows, punches. Let's go to round 3 and see what they have before each other.
Look at that, both fighters so eager to get going. Coming out of their corner early, Cecil's controlling and getting them back in there. The legendary karate chop by Cecil gets the action going again. Oh, Toby with that leg kick.
Brett's only going to stand just long enough to make him think he's going to stand. He's going to look for that takedown again. Nice cover up. Nice left hook. Right to that takedown. Like I said, he's not a striker, he's a wrestler. He's going to strike with you just long enough to make it commit, and then he's going to get a takedown.
Brett's trying to get him back for those slams in round 1, too.
That's right.
He's got a little catching up to do.
He's got some elbows of his own to throw. Well, let's see if Toby comes back and has some submissions of his own to throw in the repertoire.
Toby's another one that trains with Eddie Bravo. So you know he's got strong submission skills. Brett Cooper throwing down some punches, that's for sure. With body to the head.
Softening up, trying to get to a better position, and maybe look set up another submission.
Oh, elbows dropping. Any one of those elbows could just cut Toby and end the match.
Those are definitely starting to take a toll on Toby. He's got to get out of there. Nice reversal. Watch for that arm bar.
Toby's turn to drop some elbows.
What I don't understand about Toby is he seems to be wanting to just go back to his guard where he knows Brett's going to look for submissions.
This armbar attempt right here.
I'm not understanding it.
But maybe it'll set up a slam.
Nice, stands up out of it.
Toby's going for a little guillotine. Oh! Toby sweeps Brett. Gets side control. Oh, Toby dropping some big knees.
Once again, back to his guard.
Yep. Brett has great guard replacement, that's for sure. From every position.
Brett's face starting to show wear from those elbows. He needs to protect himself a little bit or it's going to end up splitting him.
Toby dropped a big bomb.
Watch out, Kimura. He's locking it up. Right to the reversal.
Hey, no throwing kisses to your wife during announcing, dude.
I think you saw that backwards. You might have something fly at me. I don't throw kisses. Someone might mistake me thinking that I'm throwing kisses at you, Richard.
Toby's still raining down punches.
Watch that leg.
Brett's going for a knee bar.
Watch that. He's grabbing the cage. Watch for that knee bar. He's grabbing the cage.
Toby dropping elbows and hammer fists. Right back in Brett's guard.
Brett has a nice lump over his left eye. 1 or 2 more elbows might cut him open.
Again. Brett Cooper's got the armbar. Let's see how Toby's going to get out of it this time. I hope Toby has some energy for some slams. We'll see what happens. Oh, big hammer fist flying. Once again, gets out. I need to be corrected here. That was 3 5-minute rounds. That is the end of the fight right there. There was a battle.
And I'm going to just go ahead and throw it out there, but I'm going to say Toby got himself a belt.
I'm going to agree with you. Definitely. They both fought a great fight, but I do need to put the edge to Toby. He pushed the fight. Toby looks beat, as he should be.
As he should. 3 5-minute round war.
Yeah.
You ain't tired after that. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, just try holding your arms out for 15 minutes straight.
Thank you very much for everything, Richard. Hey, thanks to you fans for watching. Keep watching. Live feed and DVDs. Buy them, watch them over again till they break. Buy another one. From Thomas Wildman Denny signing out. Team Wildman bringing it to you.
Thanks for joining us, Wildman. See you at the next one. All right, I got Chris Howder joining me to help announce now. Chris Howder.
How's it going, Richard?
It's going great. Chris Howder is one of the Dirty Dozen, one of the first 12 American black belts in Jiu-Jitsu under Higan Machado, correct?
That is correct, Richard. That is correct. That was a great last fight.
That was, right?
Both of those guys had absolute phenomenal skill, phenomenal heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges scored about the same. We have a unanimous decision, 29-28, for your winner. And new TFA lightweight champion of the world, the Tiger Heart, Toby Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mr. Brett Cooper. A great fight it was tonight.
Talk to me, Brett, now.
I'm tired.
Give me a few words, Brett.
I did all I could do. I got no excuses. He won. You know, that's how it goes.
What would you do differently next time, Brett?
Win.
How are you going to train next time?
I trained hard. It just that's how it goes sometimes. You know, I'm 19. You know, I'm still learning a lot. No excuses. He won fair and square. But you know, I'm gonna come back better every time. You know, that's how it goes. Maybe when I'm 30 or something, you know, then I can feel bad about it. But
you're gonna come back and fight for TFA, right? Get that title.
Of course, you know, I need a little rest. You know, I don't know if my nose is broken or whatever, but my head kind of hurts a little bit. But he's a real good opponent. You know, I should have had a better strategy.
Come on.
You ready for an interview?
Hold on, I'm cutting his hands off.
We're cutting the hand wraps off right now. Give him a minute.
He gave everything. He gave every last single ounce ounce of energy that he had tonight to make him a champion.
From now on, the title's gonna be fought at 55, not 58. 50 motherfucking 5.
That's perfect. You did give it your all, man. That was 15 minutes of freaking craziness. You all right, man?
Yeah. What's up?
How do you feel about that?
I feel like the world knows that my name's Tiger Heart for a reason. I don't submit.
No, you do not. Dude, there were 2 submissions in there that were so solid. I have no idea how you got out of them. Nobody here does.
It's called heart.
It is. Tiger Heart. You picked him up and slammed him. I've seen that before on videos of you fighting. Anybody you'd like to thank?
George Oliveira, my shoot to box trainer, put me through a good training camp. I owe pretty much everything to him. He had faith in me when no one else did, and I love him for that.
It'd be hard not to have faith in you. I've seen you fight for years. You have heart. You have a lot of W's. I mean, you're out there.
It's on.
It is.
Whoever wants this belt, train hard. Submissions ain't gonna work. You better plan on knocking me out, and that ain't easy either.
No.
At all.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Toby. And we will definitely see you in July.
Of course I'm rooting for Toby. That's my boy.
Yeah! Here comes the big boys.
TFA, baby. TFA, out the way. TFA.
TFA kicks butt.